Hey everyone, David C. Anderson from the Knife Center. We're coming at you from SHOT Show 2023. We are here with Sean Kazin here at the SOG booth. Well, the GSM booth to be exact, but
right.
You're going to show us the new SOG material.
Yes, I will. Absolutely. We're excited about it, guys. Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming. We appreciate it. So, any particular place you want to start?
Well, let's from the viewer's perspective, left to right.
Left to right it is. Okay. All right. So I'm actually going to slide this over like this and this over like this because we're going to start with the fun stuff, right? So some of this stuff you may have seen in the last year's video. This is the 1-0, and
Let me just hold that up for the camera.
Right,
no
right
worries.
there. Okay,
no
so
worries,
this is going to be the
it's
AU
on-the-job training is what's
on the job training.
Sorry.
Please bear with me here. So this is going to be an automatic open S35 VN steel. You got your jimping on the back and aluminum handles here. Beautiful gentleman's knife. You have the two-tone colors. Again, this was an original SOG design, supposed to be slated to come out last year, but there were some manufacturing problems that we had to sort out before we came out with it. It is now tried, true, ready to go. Going to come out probably third quarter 2023.
Yeah, so I see how you've maintained what you guys introduced on the new SOGTAC autos.
That's right.
Being able to kind of push the locking bar forward as the extra lock.
Exactly.
But it still doesn't get in the way. You can just pull it back through both stages of the action to do the firing. So it's completely intuitive.
Exactly. Yep. Absolutely.
Yep.
So beautiful gentleman style knife. We're very excited about it. Like I said, it is S35 VN steel. Got a little engraving on the back. Studies and Observations Group.
Nice touch.
Very classy. Nice deep pocket clip on it. Ambidextrous as well. So yeah, it's a beautiful knife. We're excited to finally have it coming to market this year, and we're looking forward to seeing how it does.
Yeah, I like the heft of it. It's not like an ultralight thing. It's not super heavy at all either, but there's kind of a reassuring feel of solidity to it. Yep. Despite it being, this kind of gorgeous looking thing as well, you can tell it's built to work.
Yeah, very very classy, but it's a workhorse. Don't let it fool you.
No,
right?
for sure,
yeah, exactly.
for sure.
Cool. So that's going to come out in two different colors. We're going to have that white, and then we're going to have the black. You can go ahead and play with that bad boy, absolutely. So again, very elegant looking. The grinds on that with the finish of that black finish. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it is absolutely gorgeous.
It does look really good.
Yeah.
It's got a kind of reflectivity to it on the ground portions that go really nicely against the more matte look of the flats. Yeah, very nice.
Exactly. Yeah. So again, that's going to be your blackout, all black. Beautiful looking knife.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool. All right, those are going to be the two colors in the automatic open version, and then we have the standard XR lock normal version right there for you. Those are not going to be automatic opens. Again, you're going to have that two-tone, really beautiful looking finish. S35 VN steel, Studies and Observation Group etching down the spine, kind of giving that a little extra. Deep pocket clips. It's aluminum handles, S35 VN steel, like I said before, and it's a beautiful knife.
So basically all the good stuff there, but if you can't have or don't want an auto.
Yep, for those people who can't have it in their territories and in their states, they can still have a beautiful looking knife without having to sacrifice on quality.
No, it feels great. The handle's going to work really well. I like the guard here in the way that's kind of subtle. It's not super pinchy or anything like that, but it does help you a little bit if you're worried about sliding forward.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good looking shape. It really is.
Yeah, I think we've done a really good job. Again, this was primarily designed by SOG a couple years ago, and we've kind of taken it and made it our own, and we're excited to have it come to market here soon. So
excellent.
That's great. All right, so this next bad boy right here. Most of you, I'm sure, are familiar with Mikkel Williamson and the stout design that we've done in the past, the slip joint and the liner lock. We have since asked him to design another tactical style knife for us. This is the next in the line of his designs. It's going to have a D2 steel G10 handle. I think he did a really good job with it. It's got a really good feel to it. The action on it's very nice.
Yeah, I mean, signature Williamson style with that kind of forward canted blade, so that it points really naturally for that sort of thing. If you know what we're talking about.
Yes, exactly.
With the XR lock too.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yep.
Flips really well.
Yep.
I see. Is the name on here final? I know you guys said you were.
Yes. So the name on this particular one is going to be final. Yeah.
So that's the Pro-In?
Yep. That is correct.
Nice.
Pro and XR.
Yeah, feels good. You can definitely choke up there on the front section if you want to get behind that edge a little bit more for the less tactical uses,
Yeah.
and then choke back when you're ready to rock.
Yeah. So again, it's going to have the D2 steel on it, so it's a bit of a workhorse as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, we're. So I think we did a really good job with that.
Yeah,
Pretty happy to have it.
excellent.
Yeah. All right. So next.
This one's almost camouflaged on the table.
It is.
here.
So it's interesting. We're going to have a few different colors, variations, and styles of this. This is a play on our Twitch 2. This is going to be the Twitch 3. It is a liner lock style knife with a assisted open. It's got a nice action to it. It does have the safety on the spine as well. I'll let you play with that bad boy.
I think this is a great update to the Twitch line.
Yeah.
Like keeps it feeling more fresh for sure,
Yeah.
and it's such a classic model for SOG too.
It really
like
is. And it's 6061 aluminum for the handles. Yep.
154 cm
150
blade,
CO, yep.
right around that 3-inch mark.
Yep.
Thin, full flat grind, nice and easy to carry too with how thin the handle is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, nice deep pocket for deep conceal, and then yeah, it's a nice looking blade. Two-tone as well. I mean, as you know, SOG, we like our two tones.
Yeah.
Different color variations and stuff kind of sets us apart. So
This one adds kind of just enough flair without being like super flashy too,
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
the cool gray and the blue.
absolutely,
Action's great.
yeah, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Really nice shape for just it's just a pocket knife. It's just what you need your pocket knife to do.
Yeah. So, getting into the smaller multi-tools, we last year we introduced the Flash MT. This is going to be the Aegis MT. So the Aegis MT, you're going to have spring assisted. You're going to have a couple of different things in here. You have your wire cutters, obviously.
Nice big oversized looking wire cutters,
Yes,
too.
actually, it's
Yeah.
nice. You don't have to worry about hitting the wire. It's nice flat surface there for getting in there and getting that wire cut. You're going to have a really nice set of tweezers, believe it or not.
It
So,
is robust.
very robust, very thick. These are not your average everyday small little tiny
No.
multi-tool tweezers. These can
Not
get
at
in
all.
there and get that splinter out and or hair or whatever it is you need to get out there, and then nice little blade on the back side of it as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
And just a kind of basic stainless on the blade, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
nice little shape.
Yep.
Gosh, it feels comfortable, really.
I mean, it's nice, small, easy, functional. That's what we're going for, right? So.
Like I love seeing like the little cues from the Aegis
actual-
MT,
yeah.
or sorry, the AT. Sorry.
Yep.
With that handle shape there, with
Almost
the
looks
scalloping.
just like it, does it from the side?
Yeah,
It does,
yeah.
They did a really good job with it.
And yeah, it keeps that kind of ergonomic thing going there with the index finger nestles right in there. Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
Feels real good. I did notice one thing. I don't know if this is anything or not, but this shape here, coming up the side, is that meant to do something in particular, or is that just kind of the shape it is?
Well, that's an interesting question because at the show, this is the first time that I've actually seen it because it's a prototype that just came. So I don't know the answer to that. So I'll have to come back to you when we have that conversation later on.
When these come out, I'll send you an email.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. But as of right now, I know the knife not the knife, but the multi-tool is designed with blade, pinchers, and cutters. So I don't believe that there's an actual function behind it. But the shape is actually odd, considering. So I would imagine that you could probably get in there and grab some stuff, maybe
Might be
strip it.
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's got to be. It's got to be something. Maybe it didn't quite make the notes to my desk.
I'm sure the enterprising individuals out there will find some.
Well,
find
I'm
some
sure you
uses
can figure
for it.
something out for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Absolutely.
you still got the compound leverage there as well.
Yep, yep.
And that thing folds up so nice and small. You can throw that in your fifth pocket in the jeans,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yep, absolutely.
Sweet.
Cool. So this guy. All right. So the Provider FX is a beautiful knife, right? We're going to have the jimping on the back. It's going to be almost full spine, if you can see that right there, so that you can get in there nice for some of that fine work there. The scales on it are going to be G10. We're taking those scales and we're allowing you to remove those scales. So if you wanted to do, say, paracord or something of that nature, it's available for you to do that. fully customizable. One of the things that I like probably the most about this is if you look at the sheath there, the way that we've created that sheath, it actually sits down into a channel here.
Okay,
so if
yeah.
you remove those scales, you don't have to worry about the sheath coming in. You don't have to worry about the scales, right?
You don't lose your retention.
You don't lose your retention, all that. So
and of course you got your rotatable clip on the back, like you guys started doing last year too.
That's right. The mole compatible as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's good stuff. 154 cm, I believe, is what that is.
That's what it says.
Yep. That's a good guess, right?
Yeah, it looks like I really like the Tellus series that you guys put out last year, both the fixed and the folder.
Yep.
And this kind of has that same blade shape going, just scaled down a little bit.
Yep. Nice little belly on the bottom too
options.
for you.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Got your protruding pommel there at the back. You could scrape with that.
Yep.
Might even be sharp enough to strike a fire steel. It feels like it. And actually, I think you definitely could here with the way the jimping is working. That would strike really nicely for you.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah, all in all, a nice little fixed blade there coming out for 2023.
Nice.
In the same family, we got the Ether FX coming out. So a little bit smaller, higher end steel. It's going to be S35 VN. Again, you're going to have a full jimping on the on the spine there. Mm-hmm. The scales are going to be removable. So you can do the same thing with paracord or whatever you feel more comfortable with when you're using your survival knife or a camping knife. Same style on the on the sheath, so it's gonna fit into those grooves nice and snug. It's gonna get a nice little snap, so it's not gonna fall off. So you can carry it vertically, horizontally, depending on how you want to carry it.
Nice slicey geometry on that.
Yep.
But that make a really good EDC, small hunter, and I like the kind of dimpling on the side too. It gives a nice little bit of traction there.
It's gonna make a heck of a hunting knife, right? So you want to get in there, and you want to clean animals or do whatever you need to do with it. You got if you got your nice little texturing on the side, plus your jimping on the top, it's gonna allow you to have that nice control when you're getting in there, especially when you're getting into the stuff where you're gonna have any kind of wet material.
Yep. And the length on it is such you can real easily get to that tip. You're not stretching too far. It definitely works quite well like that.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. Looks like about a 3-inch blade, maybe 3-inch plus.
I believe it's 3. Could be 3.5.
And maybe about a 4-inch blade on the other guy right there.
Yes, sir.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, so this guy is pretty awesome. Spear point, designed so that you can use it for your stabbing uses whenever you need it. And it also has the 1-inch thread on there, so you can use your painter's pole, turn it into a spear. You can use the broom pole, turn it into a spear. But one of the things that we've also done for this is we've we've added on the back side here, you're going to have your set screw. So if you're in a wilderness situation where you need to think on your feet, you need to cut a branch, whittle a branch down.
It's of course not going to be threaded.
Which is not going to be threaded, and if you can thread it while on the fly, then hey, you're better than I am. But you do have the set screw option in there, so that you can screw that in there, and you can still use it as it's intended, right? Mm-hmm. All in all, a pretty awesome little unit there.
Yeah, it's got a decent feel, even with using the handle here. Obviously, it's completely round, so it's not gonna. It might twist on you a little bit if you're using it as your primary knife, but this is just one of those fun things.
Yeah. You can use it as some of the people around here. That's they call it the cart buster. So you can throw it at some fish and do some spear fishing, or throw it at a wall.
Yeah. Of course, at this point, GSM owns SOG and Cold Steel, and we see a similar product in the Cold Steel lineup this year as well. So kind of bringing that partnership through.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the designers that are designing Cold Steel are also helping on the SOG as well. So we're going to have a little bit of family love there, but we are trying to keep both lines consistent to their true nature. Cold Steel is going to be that big, bulky, yes sir, and SOG is going to be
big, bulky, yes sir. I like that.
And SOG will be the tactical, functional, outdoorsy, style knives. And obviously, we're coming with some really nice, very pretty gentleman's knives as well.
Indeed.
So,
And last but not least, of course, SOG does have that kind of classical or long-running tactical heritage.
Yes.
Goes right back to the beginning, and we've got something that is going to fit in well with that heritage right here.
Yeah, so we were tasked with trying to figure out how we want to come to market with a bayonet, right? Because we really wanted to come to market with a bayonet that kind of screamed tactical. It also screamed, hey, I don't actually necessarily need to put this on my AR, but I do want to carry it, and I do want to have it. So we designed a more tactical looking bayonet. It is functional. It does work on your actual ARs.
All right, cool.
But yeah, it's a absolute beautiful knife. I love it. I love the Tonto style tip. It's not your traditional bayonet, obviously, but we do believe it will stab just as well. We haven't tried it yet, but yeah.
And BAR-15T is
That's
the
going to
name
be the name.
of
Yep.
it. There you go.
Yep, that is it. I believe it is Oz 8 steel, if I remember correctly. And
You're just reading out here and pretending you're remembering it, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, you caught me.
No.
You caught me. But yeah, so it's going to be Oz 8, and yeah, it's a nice, solid, beautiful looking piece, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's got plenty of grip for sure. Not exactly a like ergonomic grip necessarily, but it's got that rigidity to it, that solidity, which for a bayonet, I mean, it's a stabber thing first and knife second in a way. I always think of it.
Yep.
Completely appropriate here on this particular knife. We do have a sheath for it over here.
Yep. So you can carry it as a standard knife, right? And that it does come off, obviously, so you can carry the sheath on your bayonet if you have it equipped to the weapon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good touch. Yeah.
Of course.
There you go. I like the little guy there on the front too. That's
Solid
always
logo.
fun.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, this feels absolutely rock solid. Is this a full length tang going through here, or down through the screws?
Yeah,
do you know?
I do believe it is, but I would have to verify that for you because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. The ISOs on it. So
Okay, gotcha.
I'd have to take a look at it, but I do believe it is.
We'll see if we can find a magnet and maybe we can figure it out here.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Very cool. All right.
So that is that's our 2023 stuff that we have coming to the market. We're pretty excited about it. And yeah, I mean, do you have any other questions or
More
comments?
stuff coming later in the year as well?
We
or?
do have some things coming a little bit later on in the year. We'll probably release those at the Blade Show.
Great.
So we got to have some things to talk about then.
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You know.
So yeah.
I mean, they got to send me for a reason. I got to have someone to talk
yeah,
to. So.
I need somebody to talk to as well. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well,
Let's
I look forward to
Absolutely,
seeing you
sir.
there.
Absolutely.
Some really cool stuff here.
Yeah, we're excited.
Folks, if you want to get your hands on it, it's probably not up on the KnifeCenter website yet, but the link in the description will get you over to our SOG page on the website. If this is several months after this video is posted, maybe the stuff will be there at this point.
Awesome.
But yeah, check the link out there in the description. Keep sticking around for more SHOT Show coverage. Sean, thank you so much.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks again.